Within the pages of this book, you may discover, if you look, beyond the spell of written words, a hidden land of beasts and birds. For many things are of a kind, and those with keenest eyes will find 1,000 things or maybe more. It's up to you to keep the score. Not your average alphabet book, Animalia is a stunning series of images which will fascinate and intrigue readers of all ages. As you travel from A to Z, each extraordinary scene reveals an ever-expanding world of detail, with a new discovery beginning with the letter on that page. Each page contains a wealth of hidden objects in a fantasy world where you will see familiar animals in unfamiliar situations. Animalia was first published in 1986 and since then has sold over 3 million copies, giving author and illustrator Graeme international acclaim. Graeme is one of the world's leading creators of picture books. Born in England in 1958, Graeme moved to Australia when he was 8 years old and now resides in Melbourne with his wife and 3 children. Animalia took Graeme 3 years to illustrate, and it was only the second book that he both wrote and illustrated. Now, Graeme has written and illustrated 15 books, including another well-known title, The 11th Hour. Animalia is an excellent example of quality literature due to its personal, cultural, social, and particularly aesthetic value. Graeme has created a book that opens the minds of readers, giving them an insight to a world filled with animals and words they may have never seen before. When you open the pages of Animalia, you will discover these new exciting words, animals, and cultures all before your eyes. There is so much to this brilliant book. Readers can engage with one another as they look through the illustrations, trying to find every hidden detail. The main feature of Animalia is, of course, its aesthetic value. The intricate and detailed illustrations are what sets this book apart. The beautiful scenes on every page plays a large part of why Animalia holds so much value for its readers and is a very high quality piece of literature. 27 years since its publication, Animalia is still beloved by readers worldwide. Due to the nature of the text, it will remain timeless. As there is no narrative, it will be difficult for this book to ever date. The alphabet theme is simple, yet the way language has been used is creative and captivating, and will continue to engage readers young and old for many years to come. The same can be said for the artistic value of Animalia. The illustrations are so intricate and detailed, it's hard not to appreciate the time and effort Graeme spent creating them. Hours could be spent examining each page. Like the text on the page, the illustrations are timeless and enduring. In 2007, Animalia was developed into an animated television series and distributed internationally. More recently, an Animalia app was released for iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch, proving that Animalia can remain a quality piece of literature, but also adapted into more contemporary forms. Exposing children to a piece of quality literature such as Animalia will enrich their lives and expand their scope of experience with text. Today, children prefer to stare at screens rather than books. However, once they see the world beneath the cover, they will be engaged by the elaborate illustrations and playful use of alliteration. One of the key features of this text is the use of language features such as alliteration. Because of this, I have chosen a content descriptor from the Year 3 level of the English curriculum that would be suitable for teaching Animalia. Discuss the nature and effects of some language devices used to enhance meaning and shape the reader's reaction, including rhythm and onomatopoeia in poetry and prose. There are many ways that this content descriptor can be embedded in the teaching of Animalia, particularly as it covers all modes: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Animalia can provide endless opportunities for teaching. The engaging language and illustrations of this quality piece of literature will captivate students and enrich their lives now that the wonderful world of Animalia has been introduced to them.